sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
There you go, there you go. Testing 1, 2, 17 and 44. How you doing? How you doing? Testing. South Africa's got the best government. Testing, testing. They are not corrupt. Their people come first. Do we have AV? Hunky dory. How you doing, people? How you doing? Pierre de Kok, member for 28 months. 28 months. That's a long time. You know how many times you could have gone pregnant in that specific time? It's a long time. Ronaldo the iDad dude is in the house. Good evening, guys and gals. Dion Dunhauser, he popped in for a chat. Nico Libbers, all the back from Nigeria. So that's lekker to see as well. And then we have got um, Max Gaffner. Good evening, Max. Nice to have all 4 of you people inside chat. Nice, man. The show is growing by the week. We've got 4 viewers. So how things doing? How things doing? I thought I'd kick off with a quick joke over here. Just want to see what's going on. You guys want to hear a good joke? A good funny joke. It's a good clean joke. I actually like it. I like it a lot. In any case, let me tell you this joke. Hopefully you all know who Buffalo Bill is. Mean cowboy. Mean cowboy. In any case, this little joke plays off in an old traditional Western cowboy town. And you've got this one cowboy that walks into this bar. Now, one must be careful with their words these days. So let's call the guy a female orientated, very soft spoken individual. but he's a cowboy. So he goes to the barman, and the barman says, "Yes, what can I do for you? With what can I help you?" And the little cowboy says, could I have please have a glass of milk?" And the barman says, "Listen, I can hear you're gonna cause trouble inside this bar. Milk? I mean, have a heart. No, we do not offer any milk over here. We don't serve milk." The oak says, "But please, I'm very thirsty. I'm so thirsty. I mean, I've been sitting on the porch, doing leather work the whole day in the sun. I'm thirsty." The barman says, "Listen, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to serve you milk." So the oak says, "But sir, can I please have some water, please?" So the barman says, "You're making me very angry over here. I'm going to tell you now, there's going to be hardcore cowboys walking in this bar, and if they're going to see you, they're going to smack the living crap out of you. So yeah, take your water, and then you see that piano there in the corner. You just go and sit next to the pianist, but be very quiet over there." So the oak agrees, and he takes his water and he waddles off, parks over there, and he says, and next moment Buffalo Bill storms in there, but he almost breaks these little two wooden the horkies. He walks in there, he throws his fist there on the bar counter. He says, "Mr. Barman, I'm so thirsty now, I can lick the dew off a cow's balls." All of a sudden, yeah, in the side of the bar, you hear "Moo moo, cowboy." I thought that was lekker when I heard it for the first time. Yes, Ronaldo. Yeah, you can see my kippy over here. Bokke, ne? Bokke. Look at this upcoming ad control changes. What can they do? They've demonetized everything in any case. They can do whatever they want to do. So yeah, SA government not okay, says Ronaldo. No, the SA government sucks. They suck ass balls. It's been a while. How have you been? No, 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 Max. I've been doing good. I've been doing very good. John Martin, good evening. Hey, Jaco Veltes. We got 7 viewers inside the chat now. Hey, now things are building up for sure. Jaco's been spending all his prize money which he got from the VapeCon VapeCon meet. So hopefully you oaks are geared up, ne? You oaks are geared up. First game this weekend, us versus Scotland. But I think New Zealand, France is just going to be just as good of a game. It'd be interesting to hear your predictions, which you guys actually think. So yeah, what I'm vaping on, still the same old, same old. I mean, yes, like I don't know if you guys are probably not part of my Facebook. Never asked me to befriend me on Facebook. You must got your own important people in your lives. But in any case, if you were one of my friends, I nogal think Henry Landsberg is, but he's not inside chat over here. But yeah, you saw I posted photos of my daughter's university dance, and it was my gift to her, onder andere, to to take photos of the dance. And yeah, I think they really enjoyed it though. She looked beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, that was my last week and Saturday. And then they obviously had the pre-drinks over here. Well, I can't say obviously, but a little humble abode which we have. They had a pre-drink, so that was actually very good. Can you please resend me an invite to the Discord? Lost my old account due to chaos. Max, I've got Discord, but we don't use Discord, to be quite honest. I mean, yes, like there's so little activity in Discord, especially now for the vaping scene that has basically died, busy dying a slow disposable death. I think Henry's working tonight. Okay. So you've got that, yeah. Yeah, so I'm amped for this the Springboks game. The way they played the last time, if they continue playing that and actually build on that, I've actually got a very good suspicion that we might take this World Cup if things continue the way they are. But I mean, you can never throw down the All Blacks, especially the Northern Hemisphere teams now. Those oaks have built it up. I mean, France, England struggling a bit there. But yeah, it would be interesting. I think Argentina is playing them first, if I'm not mistaken. Ek kan nie lekker onthou nie, maar ek kry vir hulle nogal lekker jammer if they're gonna play them first. I just quickly want to get to this page over here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, there is a few new things on the Russian front or scene, which I can show you just now. I haven't found any new slides which are of any interest, so the slideshows are no go tonight. If you guys do not have any inputs from your side, any questions, any remarks, any incidents you might want to talk about, then we're going to have a nice short evening. That's for sure. But yeah, there is two, three interesting things which I actually saw come up. They absolutely destroyed the All Blacks. Yeah, no, I don't know. It was our, but the thing is, the All Blacks never enjoy playing, or never enjoyed playing when there were pressure on them. They always had this open field to run and do moves, and they dominated with an open field. But as soon as you apply pressure on them, they struggle. They struggle, and that's exactly what the Springboks did. That's exactly what the Springboks needed to do, um, not just now, but always back in the past. So yeah, I think the team is gelling very nicely. But I'm more interested to actually see what the pack of the forwards of France, they're very strong, and to actually see what they're actually going to do. So I think they also going to go the Springbok route regarding a game versus those guys. Currently, we're just busy with the test series at school. The grade 12s are writing their preliminaries. I'm obviously, like usual, as a life science teacher, getting my preliminary papers in late in the exam. So we'll actually have to mark our arse off. The one paper they're writing the Saturday, and the next paper they're writing the Monday. And I don't know if you guys know, have any idea how long it actually takes to mark a grade 12 150 mark biology paper. It takes a long time. So I will have to be, I'm going to be very busy those few days though. The topic for tonight is my wife didn't like it. Yeah. So we were coming back. She had a gearbox. Well, let's start from the beginning. She's got a nice little RAV4, those two-door RAV4s, those old ones, which are very sought after, great cars. And she started noticing that she sometimes struggles to get her gears in. So, any case, and then we've got this old bloke down the road, about 5 blocks down the road, which is very good. He's a very good mechanic, and he works from his house. Obviously, got all the tools. House is geared in to service cars and to work on cars. So she takes the RAV4 down there, and this Oaks tunes now it's the clutch. You have to put in a whole new clutch kit, else she's going to start losing her gears, and then it's going to be problematic. So obviously she says yes, but I don't know how expensive these things are these days. I mean, we haven't worked on any of our cars for a very long time, except that Bucky. But yeah, that was a bit of a bummer. But normally Toyotas, phew, they just drive and drive and drive. And the car's already got 190,000 on, and obviously the clutch kit has never been replaced, so it is time. But 6,000 kiesers, ne? 6,000 kiesers. That is what it costs to replace a. From I'm not even talking Toyota dealer. I'm not even talking a mechanic who has to pay rent and all those things at a big. This guy's working from his house. So the probably the cheapest alternative, which we could have had professionally done, was this guy. But 6,000. And she took it in probably about 11 o'clock or something like that. And then 5 o'clock we had to go and pick it up again. 3,000 rand just for labor for that time. So that Bully's doing well, but he had to, as I said, what makes it expensive is obviously I had to take out the whole gearbox. But at least the whole thing's fixed now. But long story short, we came back a while. I took her down to go and pick up a car. She said her cartridges, her Oxford cartridges, she's on her last one and it starts tasting burnt. So she's just going to make a turn at Juicy Joe's. And I tell her, but listen, I've still got two kits here which is unopened. I think which Homegrown sent me. So I said, well, why don't you? I'll drive back while you're paying the uncle, and then I'll start prepping them for you. And the one which I actually thought she's going to enjoy the most, she didn't. She didn't even like it at all. And it's this bloke, this one. Holy crap sack. The Caliburn, the new little Caliburn, the U-Well Iron Fist Caliburn. This little number. This is what it looks like. But I don't know why they did this. They've got this funny little thing. You can actually see if you take out this cartridge, it's got this weird little number here on the side. And then you've got this notch area which it actually has to clip in at the top. And why they did that, I don't know. But a lot of times they actually press it in skew and the thing doesn't fit in the top. But it's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the flavor. She just says she can't get any flavor from it. And I gotta say, the flavor is extremely muted on this guy, which is strange for UL coils. Nothing wrong with the auto draw, that's fine. But yeah, and it's also got a nice battery indications here on the side. You can see it light up over there as well. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, I thought that maybe you can set it at different power levels, but you can't. It's just normal battery indications, three LED lights. So there's nothing you can do. But at least they do provide you with an extra coil in here. So that's the whole sweet bananas, and it takes a nice volume of juice. But I poured this thing, filled it with her favorite strawberry juice, which I got from Ronaldo, and she doesn't like it. She doesn't like this thing, but I don't blame her though. The other one, obviously, she did enjoy, and that was. I'll show you quickly what this number looks like. She liked this guy a lot. The little Ursa Baby Pro. She much more preferred the flavor from this guy above that. She immediately says yes, yes, yes. No, she'll use this one. So it's actually strange. Normally, Lost Vape is known for nice coils, but nothing out of this world. But in this little case, they stepped up their coils. She really likes it. So, any case, be that as it may, obviously she will use that until things are dead, and then she'll go back to the Oxva again. Hopefully, Juicy Joe's have actually got some in stock. That would be nice. All right, let's quickly check out here. Max Gaffner says they absolutely destroyed the All Blacks. Dion, hey, good evening, Dion78. Clap the like, guys. Yeah, no, let's get all 5 likes. Elandre Delport, good evening to all the awesome people in chat. Normal price for, yeah, see, I don't even know, Dion. I mean, I'm so out of it. As I said, normally my Toyota, but I gotta say, my Toyota I actually got with low kilometers. Also second hand. But mine doesn't even have 80,000 kilometers on it. I think we bought it at 40,000 kilometers. And that thing still runs smooth. So I've got no issues at the moment though. My son replaced his windscreen the other day. Yeah, he was one of the lucky guys to drive behind a lorry, kick up a stone, but this stone smashed the windscreen. Holy crap sack. So I took it down to PG Glass. Luckily, the insurance covers most of it. And by most, I assume the extra 3,500 rand because we just had to pay 1,000 rand. So 4,500 rand, I think, for a windscreen. Things are getting much more expensive though. As I said, I don't often buy these kind of things, so I'm out of touch. I'm planning to basically do a remake of the Daedalus where I make the brass parts out of high strength stainless steel and lower part of the base being PTFE coated to reduce friction. Yeah, no, I think that would be a very good idea. That would be a very good idea. Because I mean the Daedalus was awesome for making aliens and for making your normal Claptons. It was actually great. Um, but yeah, frame staples as well. So if you can refine that, that would be actually cool beans, especially if you can include some of these smaller guides, which is better quality than the previous guides, because the previous guides, sometimes they actually stick on the inside, and I don't think those diameters drilled out too perfectly on the inside for the 26 and the 24, and especially the very much thinner wires. So that would be a good idea. Good idea. All right, let's quickly see what is on the Russian scene regarding gear, new kit, and things which are available. Now, I think the last thing which we actually saw was this number over here. Simple Solutions Next Pod by Watofa, that we actually had a look at. The WeNax we had a look at. I'm not even sure. But yeah, then the Odin. Did we check out the little mini Odin? Now, I don't know why they call it the mini Odin, but the reason why I say this is because it's still a 21700. Obviously, all the batteries from 18650, 20700, and 21700. But yeah, but they still call it the Mini. I obviously like this guy because of the C door, battery door, the C shaped, and that is absolutely great. Again, a fantastic MTL option to actually go for. So I think that would be nice. But I don't see anything in here about a DNA board. Nothing. It just says the high quality aluminum, which was the previous one was made out of. Nogal 'n landing 27 millimeter top, ne? That's nogal huge for something which they call a mini. Display, 3 adjusting keys, charging port, blah 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 blah. With the original engraving by Bergen. On the back, they attached rounded. Da, 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 da. But yeah, gotta look at this blacked out one. But funnily enough, if I actually go for one, I would like to actually go for the blue one for a change. Something else, because I've got enough black mods, I've got enough silver mods. But yeah, this blue would actually be funky cold Medina. 100 watts. Perfect. Perfect for MTL. 25 watts. You're going to have battery life for days, man. Days. USB Type-C port. But you can see 10 centimeters high. 30 centimeters. So yeah, it's not a large device. But I think because they're using probably a different board on the inside over there, they could attach a smaller board than a DNA board and actually bring that down. But yeah, I'm not even sure what the other one was, the height of the other 21700, but it's definitely more than 10 centimeters. So yeah, so that's something nice to look forward to. Okay, eLeaf has got another all-in-one little number out here. 3000 milliamp battery. This thing's going to last you a very long time. Also a shape which you're much used to. And almost like that plastic material, like not, yeah, is it plastic rubber type of material? It almost looks like it. That which you normally find on the Vupus. Capacious 5 milliliters, so it's got good cartridge over there. So as I said, hopefully, nice little size. Can you see the devices nicely? Ah, you can. Beautiful. All right. Nice little looking devices, no problem, but unfortunately, proprietary tanks. So you won't be able to use this with any other tanks, which is normally just such a waste. A waste. But it's probably for them just to ensure that you stick with their coils. But yeah, 2 amp charging, 1 to 70 watts. Standard set limit P of 0.5 and 0.6 ohms. 0.15, I'm going to net say 0.15. So your 0.15 is going to give you the 70 watt range, and a zero point 0.6 would probably give you around what's it, 25 to 35 range. The tank volume will be 5 or 2 milliliters depending on the version. All right, obviously the 5. We don't have all those restrictions, so we hunky dory. Almost 13 centimeters high. But yeah, 2 amp charging at least. Not too shabby, not too shabby. At least I've got the charging port Type-C on the side, not underneath. I mean, I don't mind it on the side. I mean, since it almost looks like your air holes in any case, so it doesn't bother me the aesthetic-wise if they put it on the side. Mine stuck like crazy, especially on the 28. Yeah, no, that steel. They could have used the hardest steel. Um, with my wiring, which they used, they started sticking. That's why I started making those 3D ones, which they were cut out. But the problem with those 3D ones using that plastic, which the 3D printer actually uses. Now, I normally did long stretches, say 4 or 5 meter stretches. Put the table on that side and a table on that side, and then I join my wires, and then the thing runs across these tables, which are actually joined up. That was at school. So it tends to build up heat, and that started physically changing the diameters on the inside of those little guides which I made. But if you do short ones, obviously it's fine. Then it's going to last you a long time, but otherwise, no. All right, number next. There's a Borrow supplement, another Borrow, a Borrow which came out. Okay, there's Droid Borrow RDTA from BD Vape and Hirano Design. Okay, at least the top looks a bit different for a change. Sealed lower tank 3.7 millimeters, removable connector 510. Okay, which is that guy at the top. Okay, let's quickly have a look at this picture. Okay. All right. You got that little number. Check out this there. Yeah, look at those small little rubber O-rings there. But yeah, look at those all those variety of air inserts which you actually get. It's quite a lot of different ones. That is nice. That is nice. All right, so the guy's going to be almost like a, yeah, it's a RDTA. Not often you see a RDTA little bull deck on the inside. You can install removable connector of the 510 format. Okay, so you open up on the side. Not too shabby, man, not too shabby. So you can go all the way to MTL with this number. To a restricted direct lung. Well, there you go. So there's something interesting. Won't be that expensive as well. And then we've got the Switch R Pot Kit by Dot Mod. 25 watts, 1000 milliamp battery. Hunky dory, colored plow, 6 variations, a little above the center. We can increase that guy in size. Check out, okay. Alright, so at least it's also top fill, so you don't even have to remove the guy to fill it. That's actually nice numbers. Because it does stick out if I'm not mistaken. No, it actually goes into. You don't see it there. So you actually have to remove the cartridge. But at least it's top full. We mustn't be difficult now. Mustn't be difficult. The only problem is obviously you're going to have to remove it to check your levels the whole time. You can't see your levels of your juice. But it's nice colors. Wow, I like these gradient colors. They're very nice. Evening, everyone. Thanks, Ronaldo. Yes, at work, just popping in and out. There you go, Henry. There you go. Welcome. Even if it's just for a short while. All right, so that's that. Yeah, look at these little short now. Okay, so it's pre-filled juices. All already pre-filled variety of flavors. At least 12 flavor variations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't increase the size to actually see the flavor. But what I can do is I can quickly go to paint, paste the picture in there, and hopefully increase it. Yeah. Okay, we have got a classic tobacco. That one I can't see. We've got a sour blue raspberry. That I can see. We've got a cherry cola, watermelon ice, a kiwi passion fruit guava. That would be interesting. A raspberry. And those top ones I can't see. A gummy bear. That I can check. But yeah, so there is some interesting flavors. Not too shabby, not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, okay. So hopefully this comes so we can just taste the flavors. Okay, number next. The Lux by Vaporesso. Het, sluk ek nou te vinnig hier dop hierdie bliksem so goed op my neus. Vaping Big, hello cloud heads. Vape YouTube reviewing popping in from Netherlands. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got no idea how you came upon this website or this stream, but you're absolutely welcome. How are you all doing? Now we're doing good, 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 good. Hey Big, hey Nico, alles doing well. Big, nee, what's new in the land of cheese? If there's one thing about Netherlands, it is in Netherlands where you've got those mini towns, where the people build these mini towns, and you can actually, which is a big tourist attraction. So you can go there and walk around there amongst the tulips and go and check out these little things and go to the windmill, enjoy some cheese on the balcony of a windmill. So I think there's quite a few things in Netherlands which is worthwhile actually going to visit. I think it's a beautiful country. Beautiful. But South Africa is also a beautiful country. Unfortunately, we've got the wrong people looking after the country. The government looking after the country. I mean, the citizens are looking, who can I say, the tax-paying citizens are looking after this country. Put it that way. It's probably the safest way to put it. Nice. I always like something a bit of transparency. So there's liquor. Convenient rounded design, spared from the buttons in oblite. With an additional transparent coating. Okay, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's get to The nitty-gritty, let's quickly check out this. Minimalistic, modern tech design, fashion street style, and a free lanyard. Yeah, I got so many free lanyards which I threw away already. Holy crap sack. I don't know if anyone actually uses these lanyards. Okay, not that this picture is going to tell us much, because all of them basically look the same. All right, 1000 milliamp battery, 1 amp charging, not the Shabosis, 3 mils of juice. At least it's upstage from normal standard 2 mils to 3 mils. That's fine. In addition, the device supports 6 more types of cartridges. That's lekker. That's lekker to know. So yeah, so vaporizer resistance 0.3. 6 more types of cartridges. That's fantastic. That is absolutely great. So if you're a vaporizer fan, yeah, and you've got old cartridges, but your device is sucky ass balls, then maybe this is the option for you. Then you're good. All right. Maduro Dam. Maduro Dam. Hello, ek is 'n bietjie laat. Ja, no, Force, we know. We know you're always late. You know we're late. Max says they should put a small LED and a side window so the e-liquid call can easily be checked. No, I totally agree with you. You should always be able to check the e-liquid. Yeah, for you guys who are actually new, this is what I'm currently vaping on. I've still got my little Jelly Box 21700 with Exprimizer 1.4 on top of that. Still giving it a great vape. I'm just going to put in a new coil. I've still got the exact same coil in here which I had the whole time, believe it or not. But I'm definitely going to put in a new little coil here. And but this thing still vapes cool beans. Mm, perfect tightness. I love this atomizer. I think this thing is absolutely a superior MTL atomizer. But the 1.4, brilliant. Not that the others were bad, but this guy is just better than the others. It's lovely. And in there, still Arabian Nights from Pied Piper, available from your best local channel supporting vendor, Mr. Ronaldo from the Good Guys. So yeah, thank you very much, Ronaldo, for stocking something which is very awesome, which you know can always rely on. I'll actually have to stock up on my Barry Blimey. I'm getting a bit worried because the problem with me vaping this awesome juice is I've got a bottle in the car, I've got a bottle in my room, I've got a bottle over here, and I've got a bottle at school. So obviously, whenever I leave the bottles there and then I go and vape those. But then slowly but surely, without really realizing it, they go down and down and down. Before you know it, you have to replace 4 bottles. That's 4. So it takes a while to obviously replace all 4. But once you get there, and my ingredients are running a bit low, so I'll definitely have to, with this next coming payday, actually have to get myself some ingredients so I can stock up on my blimey again. And I think I've only got 6 bottles left there. And I always get nervous if I've got less than 10. Nico says, hey, Vos, hello, Nikos. After ons kom in die agter ons kom in die kraal. I know English and Dutch, so I can understand you clearly. No, it's good. But as ek Afrikaans praat, behoort jy mos dit ook te verstaan. Dutch and Afrikaans is very close. Grytjie appelmoes. I know. Hello, Vos. Ronaldo, did you get the mint? Okay. Alright, that's it. Let's quickly have a check out the number next. Look at this. Look at what they brought out. I saw this thing and I was just wondering what the hell. Because it looks exactly the same like the previous one. Powered by a 21700 battery. Wasn't the previous one also 21700? Or was the previous one a 18650? I can't even remember. I actually had this device, but I didn't use it as often as what I would have liked to use it, put it that way. I just found others to be more comfortable and better looking than this call, although I know it's a very good chip which is on the inside. But yes, SX Mini SL Pro Class, a limited edition, was released by Yeehy. Okay, stabilized wood. It's interesting there. It's not often you see stabilized wood products coming out again. The choice was provided with at least 20 different color variations. The only problem is, as I said, normally if you order these things from overseas, they give you a random color. I mean, that's the thing which happened with my Centaurus. The one which I ordered did not look like the one which I got. The one which I got almost had a reddish look to it, which I wasn't much a keen fan of, but it was supposed to be blue. But no. Any case, a reliable frame. The choice was provided with at least 20 different color variations. The granite landing site. Can look at this. Actually looks nice, I must say. These things look good. Like that stabilized wood. Some nice dyeing going on over there. Oh no, that's lekker. But yeah, this is mine almost looked like this reddish, but obviously not as red. A bit of blue in between, blue and purple in between too as well. But I want the blue one, blue, 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 like an ocean blue. That's nice. For power requirements, one together, we've got plastic tube adapter for 18650 that we've got over there. It's actually very short, ne? This is very short there. 89 by 41. Charging 1 amp charging, but you're not going to use this for charging. No problem over there, 5 to 100 watts. So yeah, that's that regarding all the new things which has been actually released. So yeah, not to Shebosis, not to Shebosis. And that is that from my side, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if there's anything else which you want to tell me. Um, there's how's it, Uncle Rob, Mr. Rob in the house. Well, there you go, Mr. Rob. Rob has um, probably vaped 20 different disposables, I reckon, if it would be my guess, since VapeCon to test all the things. Rob, how many disposables have you been gifted at VapeCon? And by the way, talking about that, if there's any of you which got a lot of disposables lying around which you do not use and actually want to sell it, please let me know. I've got a nephew which vapes anything, and he always asks me, and that's where most of my things which came from overseas bulk. I give him 4 or 5 of these things at a time. And he loves anything and any flavor. He goes for those things. So yeah, if you've got any of them, please let me know. Because I told this little oak I'm going to ask and see if I can organize him something. But yeah, now I just see if I see Rob. I think Rob has been converted to disposables, if I'm not mistaken. He put his fancy mods aside, his blue pill aside, and he's gone for some razzmatazz at 2%. So yeah, but yeah, Rob, it is probably the most quiet that VapeCon has ever been, if I look at those photos. So I don't know if I missed photos with a lot of people on there, but yeah, I know how packed it was in the past. Friday, Black confirmed earlier today. Ronaldo, hey Rock, John Martin. Good evening, John. Rob, looks like the old one. How's it? If you've got that day, homegrown distribution inside the house. Good evening, Mr. Homegrown. How you doing? Hey, Uncle 19. No, I haven't. No, I haven't converted yet. So, any case, let me quickly see. Maybe somebody has sent me something on the phone. No, no, nobody's. Just let us know what you guys are vaping on. Is there anyone else also using the Mag 18 like I am? Using the Arbiter 2 still though? What are you guys on? I see a guy actually advertise. I might as well go and look at that though. Maybe you guys have missed it. Let's quickly go to the internet again, and then I will actually open my eSig essay. There was a guy advertising a couple of nice numbers. Okay, let me just filter here quickly and crop these things to 00 so you can have a good view of that. Okay, it's to a gradual fade so we don't skrick you oaks for madness. So yeah, so that is that. Let's quickly have a look at the classifieds, because I saw a guy advertising 3. There's an X-Promiser V5. I didn't even see this guy. Let's check out that X-Promiser V5. Oh, he's wanted. Okay. Item X-Promiser, any reasonable, blah, 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 blah. Okay. He's wanting. I know somebody with a V4 set up for sale. Interesting that you would pick the V5 above the V4, and okay, the 1.4 is very hard to get. But yeah, all right, that's not the one which I saw. Steam Crave, Mesh Tech, blah blah blah. Saw that. Aspire box, a Chrome bundle for sale. I think it's this guy, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not this. Stubby Peaky Blinders for you folks who enjoy the stubby. There's a very nice Peaky Blinders sleeve for you. Look at that. Check them sleeve by order of the Peaky Blinders. So yeah, so that's that. But no, it wasn't. I wonder if the guy actually sold his stuff. Set up for sale. I don't see it here anymore. But in any case, what he actually had, he sold this the Hadley and the Hadeon and the Entheon. He had all three of them. Update package deal. Wasn't it this? No, no, it's not that. No, I don't know if he removed his ad, but he actually sold everything, and then sorry, I had something else, a Vupu something, but he wanted 2,000 Rand for everything. And if you actually go and break it down, it was a very good price. It was a very good price. Any case, okay, there's an Arbiter Solo, says Niku, with Red Bull. And Niku's very happy with his Red Bull. But Niku has got a very good Red Bull. Tycoon with the Ether inside, Titan RTA, and the PWM or BMW mod. Hoke E, also with an Ether inside, Scar 18 for the Falcon Legend. Yeah, you've got some interesting stuff over there. Dion the Guar. Dion still in this Guar. DRV3 mixed fruit lemonade. Impy with guess what? Are you talking about the juice? Or are you talking about the mod with the Mag 18? No, probably won't be. Modified for Lima Solo with the Precisio. There you go. And the Aegis L200 Classic with the Arbiter 2. As per usual, Landre Delport's got a killer setup over there. Because he's obviously into some flavor. Kirsten Gounder. Hey guy, better late than never. And the Dwarf on the Wicket. And the Dwarf DL. There's two dwarfs on the Arabian Nights. Henry's also got Arabian Nights. Henry, check on my Papa Arabian Nights. And then I'm gonna go on to my caramel, my last bottle of caramel cigar. Because you have to have that. Cheers all, good evening. Have a good one over there. The juice, Louis. The juice. Let me think. I doubt that you've got. It won't be Blimey. There's no one that likes Blimey like me, Chantel, and Henry. We're the Blimey blokes now. So it would most probably be strawberry milkshake. Strawberry milkshake. The juice. Yes, sorry, Bob. I just can't get enough of this stuff. Dit raak net al hoe flippend lekkerder en lekkerder en lekkerder. Even the nicotine, which I thought was going to be peppery because I've never tasted the nicotine before, that nicotine is holding out awesomely. And I've got so much left. Look at that. 100 milligrams of Nick. So this will still carry me a long way. A long way. So I'm good over there. Ronaldo vaping Arabian Nights. Yeah, but didn't he say? I thought Ronaldo said he's using no. Okay. Yeah, but he's using the Impy. You're not gonna vape Arabian Nights in the Impy. There's no one that loves Arabian Nights like me. Are you vaping Arabian Nights in the Impy? Holy crap sack. Yeah, Rob shows a picture of his disposable, his favorite disposable. Let's quickly show you. Now look at that. There you go. But I must say, I like the feel of, not the feel, it's probably the wrong word. But yeah. Check out Rob. As Rob's 4 setups he's vaping currently. His top 4 setups. But yeah, these things look so lekker to touch. But those gradient ones are beautiful. I like gradient color. I like gradients. But as I said, unfortunately, these things, a lot of them are too strong for me, though. I'm more into the 2%. If I have to vape it disposable, and it has not it mustn't be an icy flavor. I'm not into my icy flavors, but 2% is fine for me. That I'll vape. But anything more than that, that's too heavy for me. Dis belaglik. Ek wonder how caramel cigar salt mix would be. Ronaldo, you must actually play around with it. Try and make a 2% caramel cigar, just 30 milliliters. And then I'll purchase it and then let's taste it. I actually want to see how that differs from what I'm currently using, 12 milligram. They are so cute and perfect for the yeah, no, Mauritius tomorrow. Yeah, you must enjoy. Adrian Kruiwagen, good evening. This is the sale link with the Intheon, etc. update package deal vibe. Ah, okay, there you've got it. There you've got it. So did I actually miss it though? What do you say is the name of that link? Ek gaan vinnig hierso kyk. The update package deal vape clear out. Is that one? Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. There. Let me show you that little deal. So yeah, if you're looking for these kind of things, because I mean, it is very good. RDAs, 22 millimeter RDAs, perfect for squonking. Perfect for squonking. But it's got the Vupu Drag 3, and then it's got the Precisio RTA MTL, the Reload RTA, not a original tip and no extra glass. So right, so that's what you got. But you can see that. Let's quickly have it. It's 9.5 out of 10. So the Vubu Drag 3 is in great condition. The Precisio is in absolute super condition. The Reload's been used 7 out of 10, but it has got pictures. Cyclone Entheon with extra cap, bag of O-rings and screws. The Crichton 24 500. Also good quality. Cyclone Hadley, etc. Or take everything for 2,000 kisers. So yeah, so we can have a look at a couple of the pictures though, if you want. But yeah, there's the drag over there. Top of the drag, you can see it's a bit of dirt that has collected over there. Nothing which you can't clean out. But yeah, it still looks in very good nick. The Hadley. And all are supposed to be authentic. The packaging is authentic. Always looks like a piggy if I look at this thing, those airflow. Looks like the nostrils of a pig. But yeah, Precision is still in good condition. There's the reload, if in case you were wondering what the reload looks like. Nothing wrong with the deck. Deck still looks good. So yeah. So there you go. I think that is a very, very, very good deal. If you obviously, I mean, if this deal came up 3 years ago, I would have taken it one time. But I've got more than enough stuff. I actually want to get rid of stuff. So for me to start collecting all these kind of things is not an option for me, though. Definitely not. Everything 1,500. Holy crap sack. Holy crap. I mean, I wouldn't even sell my Hadley for less than 1,000. But my Hadley has got custom-made hands drip tips with it there. So my Hadley is something different. My Hadley's also got titanium caps with it. So that's something totally different. But still, very, very good. 1,500. Guy did a Nixol batch once of all his tobaccos. Yeah, no, as I said, it would be interesting. 10% Arabian Nights Salt Nick is awesome. 10%. Oh, you talk about if you vape it in a which yeah, heerlikheid. So 10 milligrams in an RDA. Is that what you're vaping? Holy crap sack. But in any case, guys, that is that from my side. I'm not going to waste your time any further. We are going to have an early evening. If there's nothing you want to add, Mr. Rob Fisher, you must have a fantastic. I assume you're going for holidays to Mauritius, because I doubt it is a business trip. You must have a super day. They are selling refillable disposables here in Dubai. Okay, look at this. I can show you this pic quickly. That is refillable disposables, which they are selling in Dubai. Interesting, eh? Almost looks like a vibrator. But we know it's not. We know it is not one, okay? Don't quote me on that. All right, Oaks. Anything else from your side? Or are we going to bid one another adieu? And hope Rob has got a fantastic holiday over there, and the rest of you, have a great weekend. And as I said, it's going to be a super weekend because the World Cup is starting this weekend, though, and we've got some great matches that is waiting for us in this weekend. And that's that. Me and my wife has been kicked out of our house Friday evening because my daughter wants to have another birthday party, some other, not birthday party, just a lekker party over here. And she doesn't want her parents to be around. She's at that specific age. Can you talk it over? But any case, so we are going to have to find a doo-doo place for Friday evening, um, and then come back on Saturday. But any case, that is that, guys. You must have a fantastic weekend, all the rest of you. I'm just going to quickly get this extra over here, and there we go. Thank you very much for joining. I do appreciate it. And if you guys still, just let me know in the comments underneath the video if you feel that you still want the show to continue on. I'm just getting a bit worried because the numbers are declining. So I'm just worried that some of you actually watch the show just to not make me feel bad. That's that. So if you actually enjoy it, I've got no problem. If you like the get together and get to chat to one another inside chat and ask how things are going, just to know who's still around and who's still vaping and all that kind of stuff, I've got no issues over there. But I don't want to force the show on you, Oaks, if the interest is not there anymore. Oh, the Oaks, have a lekker one. Cheers, good night, and sleep well. Bye bye.